Can I just do a grande dark roast with cream? Thank you. Coffee. It's episode 2 of Cruisin for Caffeine. So I'm on my way to get some coffee, and so I figure I'd just shoot off a couple random ideas in my head. So one of the thoughts that crossed my mind recently was, what do you get more satisfaction out of? Do you get more satisfaction out of visual mods, or do you get more satisfaction out of performance mods? And so the reason why this kind of popped into my head, and this kind of plays off of my previous video when I was talking about possibility of having a custom camshaft installed. I did reach out to a couple different sources for the cam. I reached out to a semi-local performance shop that's it's about an hour away, so it would be convenient to me versus having my car shipped somewhere or having to drive 8 hours to one of the really well-known shops that do a lot of Hemi engine work. I also got a quote from actually a local Dodge dealership, and it was kind of through a friend that knows a mechanic there. So the dealership basically said to my friend who relayed this to me that what they would suggest is installing a 6.4 cam into it. So the OEM 6.4 camshaft. And so I'm going to kind of touch on what I know about that particular cam and why I don't think I would go that route. What I know about the cam is, yes, it does make horsepower over the 5.7 cam, but the trade-off is that most of the power is up top, so over 5,000 RPM. So for street driving, you actually lose some horsepower and torque down low. So it's kind of more of a drag strip cam on a budget, you might say. If you're doing a lot of daily driving, you're actually, from what I've read, you're actually going to kind of not like that cam because you're gonna lose power and you're gonna lose torque below the way up in the RPM range. But the nice thing about the quote was that I think that's all you need for that swap. You don't really need to change lifters or anything like that. It's basically around $2,000. So affordable, but not exactly what I'm looking for. The performance shop was the complete opposite. They want to do a custom grind cam, and they want to do lifters. They want to do, I believe, push rods. They want to do a new timing chain tensioner and valve springs. This is what they call their stage 1 kits. But here's the kicker, $4,600, which is a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, despite it sounding exactly like kind of what I need. Minus, they didn't suggest a torque converter upgrade, which is interesting to me. That's only with their stage 2, but $4,600 was a little bit more than what I was expecting to pay. So neither one of them met. I was thinking between $3,000 to $4,000 would be what I was looking at, and I might have had unrealistic expectations as far as what it would cost to get the cam installed. And so between those two quotes, I've kind of decided to lay off of the cam idea for a little while. Definitely until I install the gears, but maybe even after the gears, I'll just say, you know what, forget that idea. I don't want to get that far into it and invest that much money into a 9-year-old car. As much as I love this car, and I do love it, that's a pretty good chunk of a down payment for a newer car down the line, or preventative maintenance for this car. So with that said, that's kind of my update on that part. What I kind of wanted to throw out there now, based on this possibility of not getting the cam, is, what else can I do to my car? Because that's how it always goes, right? And so what's popped into my mind and what I've seen and what I really like is the Demon replica wheels. And so Growler's Garage was one. I think he's the only one in kind of this group of people that I've seen that has got them so far. What I really like about them, on top of how good they look, and they would actually match the theme of my car with the flat blackish accents, is that you can obviously fit some monster meats in the back. With my 265 gears, I already overpowered the 245 series tires in the back. Once I put the lower gears in, and it's gonna, obviously be it's gonna be quicker off the line if I can get traction. So, what I was thinking is, screw the cam. That's gonna cost me $4,000, and for under $2,000. I could have a sweet set of Demon Reps with brand new tires, and I would probably go, I know some people go 315s on the back. I would probably go 305 just to avoid any kind of fender rolling or anything like that. So there you go. There's my video. My coffee's going to be delivered in a second, so I'm going to cut it off here. But thanks for watching as always, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.